Hi, it's me, Jordan Long, and today I'm going to talk about this thing. Okay, now I made a film talking about how I was frightened of the Federal Trade Commission. Well, I'm still frightened, but at least now I have some understanding of how they work. Apparently, they would have you believe that there's going to be folks just looking at fairways and films and just hoping they can get someone on something. Well, the truth is, it has to be reported to them or told to them somehow. And then they have to come in, look at the fairway. And then they have to have a meeting about it. The overseers have to have a meeting about it. And if the overseers can stand on it or don't stand on it, then there's nothing. But if they have a meeting and the overseers think there's something that they have to look at, then they have to get in contact. They got to either call the owner or somehow get with them and ask them for their name, where they live, any emails or sends they might have, or any kind of far speaker tracks that they might have. And then have another meeting, look at some more films, and if they have a meeting and they all pick that this man or woman is doing right, they're not doing wrong, and that their films are for grown-ups, they just leave it alone. But if they have another meeting and they all stand and think that someone's not doing right and they are up to no good, then they can go through the fining. And that would be. Now, a lot of folks are going to say, well, what about folks that are not mated? What about folks that don't make any income from Google or YouTube? How about the folks that are just on SSI? How does that work? Well, to my belief is that it's not a workable income. Means it didn't come from a business, or it's not coming from someone who works. So once again, that would be another thing that one can win on anyone. So yeah, that wouldn't work. But there's still going to be folks out there that are still going to be going around giving fear to everyone. Everyone saying, "Oh, you don't know how they work. You don't know. They could be watching right now." Sure, they could be watching right now, but they would only be doing that if someone told them to watch or not. Yeah, maybe one of your haters out there, Jordan, because you got some of them, might actually rat you out. Yeah, that's a big thing. There might be some haters out there that figured, well, it didn't work with YouTube when I was doing that. Maybe I can rent them out there. The only hang up is that if the only hang up with that is that the haters can also get sent it in too. So let's be earnest about that, you know. And it's true. This YouTube channel, this YouTube fairway, is not mated in any way. Never been mated, never will be mated. Don't make any income from Google or YouTube. Don't have any business wises going on the fairway or in the beginning, middle, or end of this film. So that's another thing. Plus, some of the stuff, a lot of things I do on this YouTube fairway over my 6 years or so are all for grown-ups. All grown-ups watch our films, and that's who we made our films for in our fairway. Well, yeah, you might say that, Jordan, but on YouTube they only give you for kids and not for kids. Yeah, basically meaning you don't make films for kids, meaning you're making them for grown-ups. But that was the only way YouTube. That was the only two things YouTube came up with, for the whole thing. Yeah, it would be nice if they. It would have been good if they did the other thing, but they did not. You know, and I'm sure there are going to be a lot of folks out there. I'm sure there are going to be some folks on YouTube who are in the wrong, who are doing things that are wrong, you know, ones that it is a ones that they know they can win on, ones that all three of them or all four of them, including the chairman, or what you want to call the seatman, or the head overseer, all of them can actually stand on that are truly doing wrong, you know. Unlike me, well, yeah, I'm in good standing with YouTube fellowship oversight and YouTube ownership law. So yeah. But for someone out there that's truly doing wrong when it comes to kids on YouTube, someone who truly is saying, "Oh, I'm for this," but then it's lying about everything. Well, we're not. You know, the things we do in our films and the things I say are for grown up, you know. Yeah, like this fucker right here. It keeps getting in my face and wants to keep make more fear. Yeah, well, you don't know. You know, everyone is going to get it. You don't know. Yeah, sure, Finn Bauer. Like, I'm going to listen to a fucker like you. One of you out there that's been going around spreading fear, you know, that truly don't know how things work, you know, and go around and I'm not going to listen to you. I'm going to take this from you, you fucker. You get out of here. I don't need it from you. Get lost. And by the way, you're not my godmother's beloved wrestler. I never was your godmother's beloved wrestler. Yeah. So yeah, I know there's going to be someone out there saying, yeah, would Finn Balor be the one doing that? No, but he'd just be one of those folks out there that, wants to go around and make everyone be frightened. You know, it is what it is. You know, and I've always made my YouTube Fearway has been for grown up since day one, and it's always has been that way. The ones that watch my films, the ones that love my films, playlist my films, write on my films, and all my write on my fear, not fair, but fairway, are all grown ups. That's what I make my films for. Yeah, well, you don't know that. Yes, I do know that. Go watch all the stuff I say and do on my YouTube channels. You'll know that. Alright? I don't need shit from you. I don't need shit from you, fucker. So you can just get out of here. Alright? I don't need it. You want to be a shithead? Go be a shithead somewhere else. Yeah. But getting back on that, that's how it works. Now, if you're not truly sure that's how it works, you can always send them or always call them and ask them how they go through doing it, and I'm sure they'll tell you how they go through the watching and how they come up with their belief over how they think someone guilty or not guilty of something. You know, as far as their trade craft goes, I'm not really sure. I don't really know how that goes. They may or may not tell you that, but at least they will tell you how they do all the things. So I'm good. I don't think we'll ever be picked up to look at. YouTube's a big webstead with a lot of folks on it, both mated and not mated. So, so most likely it's going to be those who are reported to them, or those that somehow they become aware of someone they think's doing wrong. But I think mostly I think that that's how it's going to be. And I believe that we're good. So it is what it is. So to all those fuckers out there that like to go around and spread hate, and they like to go around and bring fear to everyone by saying they're going to do this, they're going to do that. Well, that's kind of sad. All right? I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later.